What's going on, you guys? ImNotMagic here, and for the video today I decided to talk about this one incident in particular about a boyfriend who wants to fight me. Not my boyfriend, of course. I don't know how I fucking said that, but one of my friend's boyfriends who kind of wants to fight me. Last video I mentioned how I'm not really good at drawing the line between what is flirting, what's just talking, what's taking it too far, and so because of this I often pissed some dudes off, and I'm kind of a guy that doesn't really, like, I don't ever do anything to really get anyone too mad at me. Like, no one ever really says, like, oh, that fucking Drew kid, I fucking hate him. Well, maybe they do just behind my back, but it's not really something that I try to provoke. However, in this scenario, several different times with multiple different girls, I had their boyfriends really pissed off at me. And I would like to say it's not my fault because I don't want to take blame for it, but it's probably my fault. But anyways, this time in particular, the girl that I'm going to be talking about, we had been really good friends for a very long time. Not the same girl that I went to Disneyland with, the one I did my first time sleeping with a girl commentary, but another girl that I'd been pretty good friends with, and it was kind of a weird relationship because every few months or so I would like develop these feelings for her. And I kind of started to like her, like her, but it wasn't enough to actually want to get into a committed relationship or anything, and it usually only lasted a few days, and so I thought a friendship would be better, and I actually got some hints to her feeling the same way every few months. She kind of got more affectionate towards me. However, it only lasted for a few days, just like mine, and so being friends was kind of like the best scenario for it. Maybe friends with benefits would have been good, but that's not how it played out. So it's just a girl that I was good friends with. Now, like I said, I'm not really good at drawing the line, so when she got a boyfriend, they often misconstrued what I thought was just talking as, like, full-on flirting. Now, I could kind of see where they were coming from, because if I had a girlfriend and she was spending all of her time with another dude, and whenever I would ask about him, she'd just be like, oh, it's just a friend. You know, I'd get pissed off too. It's like, no, it's not just a friend because you're flirting with them 24/7 and I never see you. So I get where these guys were coming from, but no joke, these guys fucking hated me. Some of them, like, hated me so incredibly much. It's just that they wouldn't do shit. And funny thing, one of them's actually one of my best friends now. And he tells me on occasion, like, dude, I used to fucking hate you because of that girl. And I don't know, it's just out of my control. It's not out of my control, but fuck it, dude. I'm not gonna learn my lesson until I actually get my ass kicked, I guess. Anyways, so this one relationship in particular that she had with her boyfriend, it was going on like 4 months strong, which to her was fucking a miracle, and just, I shouldn't even say that, it's so messed up. She's been in longer relationships, but 4 months for her was kind of a long time, and we were all kind of blown away that it lasted that long. I'm not gonna lie, at least I was. But like all of her other boyfriends, this guy was not the biggest fan of me. And so I go to school one day, it's April 2nd, and in third period, I just get this feeling that it's just like this uncomfortable feeling. You guys know, like in those paranormal activity movies when one person's sleeping but they're like filming themselves to see if like any like creepy shit's happening, and like another person comes and just starts looking at them, like staring at them while they sleep. It felt like that. Basically almost exactly like that feeling. Not that I've ever known what that felt like or anything. I'm sure I get girls all the time just coming into my room and staring at me, watching me sleep, because I'm basically the modern day Hugh Hefner, guys. I am Hugh Hefner in his prime, because I don't think he's actually dead yet, which is a fucking miracle in its own. Anyways, so I get this feeling that someone's like staring at me, so I look around the room and see her boyfriend giving me the most fucking demon death look of all time. His eyes were staring straight through my soul and were basically saying, after class, I'm going to mercilessly rape you in the butt. Basically what his eyes were saying. I'm not paraphrasing or anything. His eyes said that to the exact letter. So after period, nothing happened. But I went to fourth period just like, what the fuck was that? Like, I feel like someone just casted a fucking spell on me or something. And so after fourth period was lunch, so I'm going to lunch, and I'm just in kind of my group of friends. We're all talking. She's part of the group of friends, so the girl is there, and we're just talking, and she just decides to bring up as kind of oh, I almost forgot to tell you, and she tells me that this morning before school she told her boyfriend that she was gonna break up with him and just start dating me because she was too madly in love with me to be with anyone else. And she said that it was just an April Fool's joke and everything, and I'm looking at her Like, why in the absolute fuck would you tell a boyfriend who already hates me that you're leaving him for me? Like, what made you think of doing that? And she's like, oh, it was just an April Fool's joke. He thought it was funny. I'm just like, no, he didn't. Because it's not April Fool's. It's April 2nd. You play April Fool's jokes on April 1st. You have a 24-hour time span to play that joke. And once that time span's up, the door gets closed and boarded shut, and you are no longer allowed to play an April Fool's joke. It is the law of the universe, and you will go to universe jail if you do. So, and hopefully you guys can hear the fucking gardeners outside right now, because they're just like, oh, just doing a commentary, let me just fucking rev my lawnmower motor and just be as obnoxious as possible. So, sorry about that if you can hear it. Anyways, so I'm telling her, like, he doesn't think you're joking, he thinks you're being completely serious, you need to talk to him. So she gets up, she goes over to what I assume would be tell him that she was just joking, and I don't see her for the rest of the day. However, when lunch ends, I'm walking with my friend to my next class, and I run into this dude, her boyfriend, and he's fucking telling me off. He's just like, you don't think that you could just take my girlfriend without there being consequences? You don't think that won't fuck you up right now? He's just like this whole fucking deal. And I'm looking at him like, dude, I'm not going out with her. She's still your girlfriend. We're not dating. I don't know what your problem is. She was pulling an absolutely terrible April Fool's joke on you. And he's looking at me. He's not believing any of it. He gets super pissed off. The fucking principal walks by and makes sure we're getting to class on time. He has no idea what's going on. But he's just looking at me like, you and me, after school, we're going to have a serious talk. And he like kind of like pounds his fist into his hand. I'm just like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Honestly, I was confident that this dude wasn't going to do shit. Because he just wouldn't. He doesn't want to fuck with this. I'm just kidding. But anyways, 5th period, I'm texting this girl, and I'm telling her, like, you didn't tell him that you were joking? She's like, oh, no, I forgot. And I'm telling her, like, he thinks you're being serious, so you need to figure this out. So she ends up telling him, like, oh, it's just a joke. He's still not happy about it. He still fucking hates my guts. Unfortunately, well, I don't know about unfortunately, but it's not really a person that I talk to ever. Like, I don't think I ever talked to him after that. So, he didn't really, I don't know if he still fucking hates. He could still hate me to this day, and I wouldn't know. And I don't really care, to be honest. But yeah, they ended up breaking up like a few weeks later. Just after that prank, their relationship was not the same. And I would like to say that that is not my fault. It is not my fault that that girl pulled what is probably a Guinness World Record for worst prank of all time. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it was entertaining and you enjoyed it. If you wouldn't mind leaving this video a rating, really helps my channel out and I really appreciate it. Maybe drop me a comment of something similar that's happened to you, or just tell me you enjoyed the video. I love seeing those comments. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, peace.